Okay, so on to the next track in Roza's Martian Sonic Odyssey series, man. It's we've started off quite strong. But Hua Chenyu is an amazing artist, beautiful to listen to all the time. This is the third reaction in the series. For those of you who are only hopping on now, I suggest you go back. If you love Hua Chenyu, I suggest you go back and start from the beginning of this series. If you're not a fan of Hua Chenyu, well then you're not in luck, because this whole series is Hua Chenyu. So I don't mind it, because I actually love this artist, and it's also something different as well. But if it's not for you, just skip the series and we'll go catch us on the next one. So yeah, let's rock and roll. This one's over here is Hua Chenyu and Karen Mock. Don't know who that is, and Half a Lifelong Romance. Okay. Let's see what we've got. For those of you who are interested in this custom series, probably I'm leaving the link down in the pinned comment. Let's rock and roll. Is this a fan cam one? So this one is a fan cam one. I'm hoping it's like a really good fan cam one, because sometimes the fan cam ones can be terrible on the sound quality. But let's see. I like that over there. Firstly, life is a chain of losses. Depends how you define losses. Right, but you can say that. I mean, that is how we learn. We learn through losses. We learn through failing better and better and better. So it's all about failing, and then failing better and failing better and failing better. And if that's what you perceive as a loss, then it's actually very much a gain. But I get it in the context of a love story, in the context of the drawn out period of time, right? You consistently losing things until eventually you lose the very thing that you are, which is your own life, right? So it's a chain of losses. I can get it in the romantic sense over there. But what I do like here is that this question over here, how long can a lifetime last? That's actually a very cool question, because it very much is dependent on your exact moment in time and what you are experiencing. Sometimes that's going to feel like life is dragging out a little too long, essentially. Like if you lose something or someone, not something is usually never the case. If you lose someone that's unbelievably special to you, like God forbid a child, right? You're still here, but yet you will give up your entire sort of zest for life and be like, how long can this, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go and meet him in the next life. So in that context, right, life might be too long. In the context of a dying man who's maybe in his 30s and has cancer and, could do with 20, 30, 40 more years experiencing life with his family, maybe he would want that lifetime to last longer. So it's just down to their situational factors of everyone's life? I guess it's a very philosophical question because that would mean something different for absolutely everybody. And also in the context of love and romance, and it's like, I want to be in love with you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life, my lifetime. All right. But then things happen in those situations. And what does a lifetime mean to you right now when you are completely and utterly in love right now in this moment, in that lust? Right? Lifetime could mean forever, but how many times have we heard people go and say those vows, and I want to be with you for the rest of life until death do us part. And then afterwards they go 10 years into their marriage and they're like, I'm not happy anymore, I'm leaving it. You got to really think about what are your commitments and what are your loyalties. And in terms of like, what does lifetime really mean to you? If you said a lifetime, if that was your vow, that was the lifetime, then work on your marriage, work on your relationship to make sure that it is a lifetime. Or else it's just words. They absolutely mean nothing. Right? I want to, until death do us part means nothing. It should be until I decide that I'm no longer happy in the marriage and we do us part. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, anyway, let's carry on. 一生是多长时间 It's amazing how when Hua Chenyu came in, the crowd instantaneously got louder. Could also work the other way around, where when you're not with that person, it feels like a lifetime that you haven't seen that person. So it could be that way around as well. Like, how long is a lifetime? I feel like I haven't seen him for a lifetime. You know what I mean? We could actually fit an entire life within the space and this period that I haven't been able to see them. Because over here, it's like, finally, we are together. Finally, right? This lifetime has come to its finality, and we can finally meet each other again. He's always got the most elaborate jackets I find. Bit of a weird little statement over there where he said, my life's a mess with or without you. It almost feels like he's saying, it doesn't matter whether you're here or not. It doesn't change the outcome of my life. My life is terrible. I hate my life. And then it goes into oh, finally we meet at this place we met the first time. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're here in my life. My life's still shit. I mean, that's literally what he said over here, which is weird in terms of the lyrics. This is my ideal. Whether you are there or not, this is my ordeal. My life sucks anyway. So that's a bit weird. Maybe they're going a different way with it, because that's probably why he said that, whether you're here or not. So he's kind of like indecisive in this thing. It's like, this is where we met, and it's like, in some way you do add something to my life, but I'm not so sure of it because of my life. He can't actually see the love for what it is, right? And then he even says over here, maybe you are my unfulfilled wish, essentially. So maybe it's something that he never wished for, right? That is, coming to him, and that might be something that'll make his life better. I don't know. This must have been absolutely beautiful to watch live. I mean, the fan cam, like I say, sometimes the sound is there's just too much, like, sort of distortion in the sound and things like that. You don't get the instrumentation. The vocals aren't too bad. They're not too bad, but they're not great either. But the fan cams ones sometimes, like, I feel sometimes like, oh my God, I wish I would have seen this, like, first prize would have been to see it live, and second prize would have seen the actual proper production recording of this. Yet the half. Okay, so it's basically love that they found in the middle of their life. So this person's going through a midlife crisis. His life feels completely disjointed and feels like it's all collapsing. And then he finds somebody who's absolutely who loves him and is infatuated with him. And he had the negative outlook on it, where he's like, it's regardless of whether you're in my life or not in my life, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change. This terrible state that I'm in my life anyway. And then as they give it a bit of time, essentially they get to a point where they actually start feeling comfortable, they start feeling like they actually found something special, right? Without being completely cynical about it. And then this line over here comes and like wraps it all up with one big little bow. Yet the half of the lifelong romance has become the entirety. So it's almost like the 50% of his life that was completely terrible, right? That he considered, that like his lifelong misery, right? This, even though it's only half his life, he's only half his life with this person, or she's only half of her life with this person. It feels, this love is so powerful that it feels like it's been an entire lifetime. So half became one. Fire. Very, 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 very cool. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, how do you dig a half a hole? You don't, because it's still a hole. Do you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. Fire. I like that. This is actually a very... Oh, wait, let me see. What is... there's like literally 3 seconds over here, but I know people will freak out if I don't. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I actually like that. I like that little twist at the end over there where they played into how long is a lifetime, which was the first question was how long is a lifetime. And then at the end, they literally say that a lifetime could feel like a lifetime, even if it's a half of a lifetime, when something is that beautiful and that powerful. Love it. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!